Gotta wait for the mic. I like how you have this. We all know, right? Right. Okay. I mean, yeah. I Googled it. Yes. Right. Right. It was a company. Yes. One, two, three, four. All right, good morning. Happy Sunday. How we doing, folks? Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Well, the Father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination where God within you helps you to light the way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Where there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Who did you take? Come on in. Thank you, good morning.
Good morning. All right. So we are going to finish up our unit on the power of wisdom today with our two younger classes. Yep. And our affirmation, see if you guys remember, says, I am light. I'm light. I am wise. Yeah, good job. Say it again.
What part? Power to ride.
Yeah. So we're going to play with some glitter and some dirt because we all have both inside of us, right? We have our glitter moments and we have some dirt moments, and that's okay. I'm getting a face. And the teens, I think, are going to have their business meeting and plan some fundraisers and talk about service projects. And do you have a question? I do. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, you want this?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. I'll sit over here. Who wants to be the first person to volunteer their first and middle name to me? Any of you guys? What's your first and middle name? Oh, sorry.
Emma Sharon.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Emma Sharon. So Emma Sharon, because you were so brave to answer that question, I will ask you, what does divine wisdom mean to you? What does that mean? It's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Knowing your middle name.
It's a special kind of wisdom that you get from God through your faith. So an example might be if you were playing and someone wasn't being included, and you noticed that, and you decided to include them, that would be divine wisdom working through you, through kindness. What if you tell the truth, even though you might get in trouble? Right? That's when your parents refer to you to your first and middle name, right? There you go. That's it. If God would just do that inside, if I hear Keir Edward, that would be it. I'd be done. I would know every single right thing to do. But if we listen and we calm ourselves and we get quiet in our minds and we pray, the right answers come to us from God. Does that make sense, guys? So divine wisdom is inside of each one of you. You don't have to do anything to get it. You just have to quiet your mind and pray, and the answers come. The answers come.
Thank you. All right, let's bless these kids. Stand up, guys. Yeah. All right, so while we're doing this, think about God calling you by your first and your middle name. Yeah. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. All right, go with the back.
Oh, it's nice that someone remembers my name, but I have the tag, Ellie. I wore my tag. I hope you all did too. Hi, I'm Pat. I'm your platform assistant today.
Hey, Pat.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. And we're here to find out if there's any new visitors today. Anyone brave enough to say they're here for the first time? Raise your hand. Oh, one back there. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. How about second and third timers? Any second and third timers? All right, we're all family already. That's great. First timer, if you'll go over to the desk and fill out this little form, you get a T-shirt just for you, and your size too. Today's announcements can be found in the Sunday Bulletin, the email newsletter, the Facebook website, mobile app. Yep, everywhere. So check in your social media, and then please silence those cell phones. Thank you. Hey, see a flower, say hello. So our new person got a flower today, and we want to, we want to invite you to come over and have some fellowship and food with us over in Fellowship Hall, and so that people can say hello to you as a new timer. So you won't be strange, and we'll all embrace you. That's great. Yeah, we'll try not to be strange, Nancy says. That's hard for Nancy. Yeah, Keir too. I'm not sure. Discover your spiritual gifts. A 2-part class with Keir, and for 2 Sundays. That's this Sunday and next Sunday from 12:30 to 2 in the clubhouse. Oh, today we're going to be here. Okay. They love to confuse us. That
Today, it's still working.
Yeah, okay. Yes, if you can't make it next week, just stay here for today. All right, our community outreach is Mother's Day coming up soon. And so our last donation day will be next Sunday, that's May 5th, collecting new household items. So see Gail. Gail, raise your hand. There you are, if you need more information. It's for the spring. We love the spring. Cinco de Mayo. Ay, 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 ay. Hosted by the Soul Sisters with live music from Cat 5 Band. Wow. Yay. Now that's going to be a lot of fun. Put it on your calendar. Tuesday at is now only on Zoom, A Course in Miracles, Tuesday, 7:15 to 9 p.m. And so the ongoing welcome to that link to the website, unitytampa.org, and see the events. And join the North Tampa group. Okay, combined class. All right, now it's birthday time. Yay. Gilbert Lopez on May 1st, Mary Bellis on May 1st, and Andrew and Carmine Kendall were married on the April 27th, which is tomorrow, and they were married in 1965. So happy anniversary to them. All right, let's sing. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
right, I don't do this well. I have to actually hold the mic today, and I can't use both hands. That doesn't work real well. I know exactly without my hands. All right, so first of all, good morning to everybody. Thank you for coming to support Keir today. I told you I was, yes. So for those who are new, Keir is our intern, and he started with us at the end of July or August.
End of July, beginning of August.
Yeah. And he is 3 weeks away from getting the confirmation that he will be ordained. So, as part of that, he is speaking today, so I can do some final evaluation on him and write this report for him. But also, he's teaching a very valuable class today that he was asked to teach for his program. So if you have not taken this class, Discover Your Spiritual Gifts, I highly encourage you. And it's a suggested love offering of $20 for both classes combined. All right? Or you can pay nothing and still come. He'll be happy to have you. But you'll really appreciate finding your own gifts. So I wanted to say that. I have a laundry list of gratitude today. So I want to start with something. Where's Linda? Is Linda Reed here? Okay, so I think 2 weeks ago, the care team made sandwiches for the homeless, and I didn't get a chance to thank her. And so I wanted to thank all of you, any of you. I know, Donna, you were there, but I know there were people that were there that were helping her 2 Sundays ago. And thanks to Steve Goodman, who turn your radio down, Steve, so that Steve, thanks to Steve for who distributed them. And Mark, good morning to you and Sandy. I saw you're online. And Chandler, if you're online, good luck to Colorado Avalanche today. I know you're up 3 games. We're not doing quite as well, but we're looking for a comeback. Also, Hope. So Monday night, our social justice group met. We showed up at Hope, and there were a little over 1,100 people present, and I want everyone who joined Jeffrey and I there to stand, please. If you were there. Okay. So we showed up. Thank you to everyone who came. We had about 35 there in person, and I'm grateful that everyone took time. It's very important that we show up for these events. There's only 4 a year. But what our presence does is tell the council people how important affordable housing, environmental safety, and water retention and the proper way of handling water is managed, all these small ponds and things we have. And youth, making sure our youth who have any kind of disability or challenge are allowed to and afforded the opportunity to go to proper schools. So, and without having to complete 14-page documents.
They approved a 1-page document and a special phone number.
Oh yeah, thank you. So they approved on Monday night a 1-page versus 14-page application for parents to complete. And yes, the phone number, a special phone number to actually have an allocated person. So thank you to everyone who came out. Cheat sheet. Oh yeah, yesterday, and then 2 things. One is that I want Luis. Luis did 2 things that I want to express gratitude for. How many of you noticed the signs back up at the end of the street? Okay, well, that's only because Luis was willing to go do that. And so our signs back up at the end of the street, and the people on the corner are just lovely to let us do that. And their tree that was broken is gone, so we're back up and running. I also want to say thank you to him for the tree branch that was 40 feet up in that tree, and he lassoed and got it down for us this week, so it doesn't fall on a car. I think he's going to the rodeo from here. And then I want to thank the board. Board members, if you made it back here today, will you stand? Okay. So yesterday, our board had its annual retreat at our house, and we spent from 11 to 5 and covered something like 19 items. And we had an amazing day, but these are volunteers who give up their time to do so much work. Janice is watching online. He had surgery 2 days before we had our meeting, and he still showed up to facilitate yesterday, but we made him stay home today. And Sam, we know you're taking care of yourself. We have 2 board members fighting health challenges, so please keep them in your prayers. And thank you to all for your work yesterday. It was wonderful. And while we were doing all the work yesterday, some of our congregants went biking. So if you're able to stand with Alfred, is Alfred here today? Hi, Alfred. Alfred arranged for Hanson and David and him went on a 28-mile bike ride yesterday. And I noticed David wasn't bending, but and Alfred can't stand up. So anyway, I think it's wonderful that you did that. And I hear it was lots of fun, and thank you for doing that. Yeah, this is a routine thing. So if you're a cycler and you like to go biking, they went over to Courtney Campbell yesterday. So pick your battles. All right, let's say our affirmation together now. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And let's say our prayer for the country as we join other regions. One presence, one power, God. We are one family, one heart, called to peace, love, strength, and action. Divine wisdom guides us now. Thank you for that. And our daily word today is blessed, and I couldn't be more blessed. Thank you to all of you. So it's the affirmation is I am blessed with peace, calm, and the love of God. Today, if someone asks me how I am, I will smile and respond, I am blessed. This simple declaration will set the tone for the day, encouraging me to notice blessings large and small, especially the little things I may take for granted. I will also be mindful that God is the source of all my blessings. I find my greatest blessing in grounding myself in God's grace. It brings me peace, calms my fears, and is a bright, guiding light in dark and difficult times. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus described the blessings of life, reminding those that gathered that the truest wealth isn't measured by money and power. I take those words to heart and feel deeply grateful. I am spiritually blessed, enriched by God's unwavering love. And they chose a verse from Matthew, blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Now, last but not least, I want to express that I am blessed and grateful for my dear friend James Shaw, who surprised me and showed up this morning. I knew I was seeing him tomorrow, that he was in town from New York, but he came to church today. So, James, stand up. So then I said, yeah, you found out I wasn't speaking today and came today. All right.
That just meant he could sit in the pews with you.
Yes. I'm very grateful. James and I have a, 15-year friendship, and we support each other a lot. It's just, I'm very grateful he's here today. I'm going to turn it over to you, and then you're going to turn it over to Keir, And Keir's taking over until later on in the service.
Sounds good. Will you guys stand and sing this song with us? Last week to join together, we got to sing it like we mean it, right? Goes like this. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Joy next. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together, joined together. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together. Sing joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. And to peace. Join together. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Now back to love one more time. Break it down. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in. Come on, Avon. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Joined together. We are sisters, joined together. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Joined together, together, joined together, together in love. Thanks for singing it with us.
I am bringing my cheat sheet with me. Good morning, everyone. How is my family today? Because you are truly my family. Although I have no ownership, it's Nancy. And I think that she didn't tell me, but I think James is really like a scout for the major league churches. And I have just absolutely no idea. So I'm swinging for the fences, man. He's from New York. You never know, right? So I found a wonderful, wonderful good news story to share with you today. Terrible paintings turned dad's joke gift into global side hustle. Please, with me, what started as a lighthearted joke has become an unexpected success story for 42-year-old Jamie Lee Mathias of Cheshire, England. In 2024, the father of three painted a terrible portrait of his family from a recent picture. As a gag gift for his wife, Kate, when she shared it on social media, the quirky artwork quickly went viral, drawing thousands of views and comments and sparking a flood of requests, people eager to see their own family portraits reimagined in Jamie's playful style. Since then, Jamie has received over 430 commissions. Just in the past year, balancing his growing art business with a full-time managerial job, he now spends hours each day creating his signature humorous portraits. Each piece takes between 45 minutes and an hour, depending on the number of people in the image. At one point last January, demand surged so much he received 130 orders in a single month. Most people respond with joy and laughter, which is why it's been so fun, Jamie said. They absolutely get it. I didn't expect it to be such a big part of my life, but sometimes I spend more time painting than I do my actual job. His work has attracted customers from 12 different countries, including the United States, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, which actually accounts for 35% of his commissions alone. Prices are anywhere from $60 to a few $100s.
The unexpected income has made a real difference in Jamie's family, helping fund a brand new garden for his home and a family holiday to Turkey last year. Recently, his growing reputation led to a unique opportunity. After painting a portrait of actress Dame Judi Dench, herself an avid artist, the piece was seen and then signed by Dench. It will be auctioned later this year to raise support for Sobel House Hospice in England. Despite his success, Jamie hasn't escaped criticism at home. His toughest reviewers, his own children. My kids say the paintings are terrible, he joked, but you know what kids are like, they tell the truth. Deep down, though, I think they love them. They're colorful and fun. Beyond commissions, Jamie has started sharing his passion with others, hosting local art shops and visiting schools, including his daughter's class, which I'm sure she was not very happy about. I think people expected a proper guided painting session, he said, but everyone completely embraced it. It was really good and fun, and apart from mine, there were actually some really good paintings at the end of the night. Whether through laughter-filled portraits, community workshops, or classroom visits, Jamie is simply happy his work brings joy to so many. And in his case, if you can show the next slide, please. I'm going to show you an example of his work. That's the picture that was sent in, and I laughed out loud when I saw it. That sold me on this being your story for the week. So the woman, I don't even know. I mean, none of it. It's just hilarious. It's nothing but love, just pure love. And in this case, terrible has never looked so good.
We're going to prepare for meditation. When I'm quiet in prayer, I open my heart. I open my heart. When I'm quiet in prayer, I open my heart. Hallelujah. When I'm quiet in prayer, I let go of fear. I let go of fear. When I'm quiet in prayer, I let go of fear. Hallelujah. When I'm quiet in prayer, I see only love. I see only love. When I'm quiet in prayer, I see only love. Hallelujah.
Take this time in this moment, to settle into a nice and comfortable position. Allow your body to be supported, your spine gently aligned, your hands resting easily. Softly close your eyes or just lower your gaze. Bring awareness to your breathing. No need to change it, just notice it. The natural rhythm of inhale and exhale. Let each breath become a signal to your body that it's safe to relax. As you exhale, release any tension you may be holding on to. Again, inhale, exhale, letting your shoulders soften. One more time, inhale deeply. Exhale, allow your jaw, face, your brow to relax. Now bring your awareness inward, beyond the surface of thoughts, beyond the busyness of the day. There's a quiet space within you. Stillness, a presence. Rest your attention there. As you continue to breathe, imagine a soft, warm light at the center of your being. This light represents divine wisdom, always present,
always available. It's not something that we earn. It's something we are already connected to. With each inhale, imagine this light growing brighter as if fuel. And with each exhale, feel it gently expanding throughout your body. Let it move through your mind, gently bringing clarity. May have been confusion. Let it flow through your heart, bringing peace where there may have been tension. Let it settle into your being, grounding you in a sense of calm knowing. Silently or softly within, repeat these words. I am open to divine wisdom. I trust the guidance within me. Clarity flows to me with ease. Now imagine that this light extends beyond you, connecting you to something greater, a universal presence of wisdom and love. We are not separate from it. We are an expression of it. In this space, there is no rush, no pressure to figure everything out. There is only trust and openness. If any thoughts arise, simply notice them. Gently return to the light. Allow yourself to rest here quietly for a few moments. Know that whatever you need to understand, whatever insight is meant for you, will come in the right way, at the right time. You don't have to force it. You simply have to be willing to receive. Set a gentle intention within yourself. I am ready to receive wisdom. I am open to new understanding. I trust the truth that unfolds within me. Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Bring your awareness back to your body, the space around you. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, softly open your eyes and carry this sense of peace, openness, and inner knowing with you as we continue. Not sure if I'm a fan of doing meditation after the service or before. I'm going to have to decide on that because it brings everybody into a place of open wisdom, but then I'm just a ball of energy ready here to get started and get going. How's everybody doing today? Right? It's like you do the meditation. Yes, it does. It does. But I'm so excited to be here with all of you. I do feel very much to be a part of this church in more ways than you know. I've learned a lot from everybody here in ways that you're not even familiar with, so much obviously from Reverend Nancy as well, but I'm just very blessed to be here and honored. It feels, this is going to be the closest thing that I have until I have a church home of what it's going to feel like to speak in front of people that I love very much, a congregation that I care about, every single one of them. So, okay, divine wisdom, what is it? How do we define it? It's kind of ethereal, right? It's just kind of this idea, like divine wisdom. It's like, well, if my faith is good enough, maybe I too will get divine wisdom, if I'm good enough. It's always kind of based on not really understanding what it is, but it's actually within us. It's that same Christ light that all of us have, and it's its way of talking to us. It's God's way of guiding us internally with our own voice. It's the Keir Edward voice. Keir Edward, yeah? You know? I think the harder you listen, the easier it is to hear that. Silence becomes deafening if you know what you're listening for, right? So Proverbs 16:16.
I'm going to tell you something funny. My life verse since I was 12 years old was Proverbs 16:18. So I just find it odd that this verse that I found for today is only 2 verses earlier. It says, how much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver. That speaks to the worth of what divine wisdom is to each one of us. We would trade it for that. Now let's really define the two and what they mean. We've got human knowledge, right? And we're not asking you to, hey, just quit school in the 2nd grade, sit back and pray for divine knowledge. I'll figure it all out. That's kind of not how it works. It would be nice. But we learn and we act and we accumulate knowledge throughout our lives. That could be through information, through education, life experience, your culture. There's a lot of different things that teach us, and it's valuable to us in navigating our physical world. So we need all of this knowledge. But however, it can be limited. There are certain things that human knowledge cannot answer. Spiritual wisdom, in contrast, it's understood in unity as arriving from divine consciousness, which is just often called the Christ mind, right? Or inner knowing, right? The light bulb inside. It's not dependent on external information. It's dependent on you and your faith and how hard you listen. That's the way that I look at it. It emphasizes that it's that inner knowing is already present within us, and it's not something that we have to acquire. It's something that we have to listen for. So in distinguishing between the two, knowledge, learned, external, changeable, right? Wisdom, inner knowing, intuitive, spiritually grounded. Divine wisdom is the voice of the indwelling spirit. Charles Fillmore, one of the founders of Unity, he said about divine wisdom that wisdom is knowing what to do next. Skill is knowing how to do it, and virtue is doing it. If you haven't read a lot of Charles Fillmore, he's someone that, brilliant writer. I typically have to read him 3 and 4 times, the same paragraph, because he just writes in a different manner. But some of the stuff that he has written is, if you are so inclined, I would recommend that you read it. But I thought, what's a good way for me to explain this? Stories. Who wants to hear a story? All right, good. So we've got the story of Henry Ford and Charles Steinmetz, okay? So there's of course there was a Ford. There was a generator at one of Ford's largest plants. The generator went out. Now, as you can imagine, Ford had a team of engineers to try and figure this out. Now, because this was at a fairly large plant of his, every hour that the generator was down, he was losing thousands and thousands of dollars. So we had every engineer from that plant and every surrounding plant come in to try to figure this out. They couldn't fix it. So they called a guy that they had the nickname of the Wizard. The Wizard's name was Charles Steinmetz, a real eccentric, a brilliant engineer, but a real eccentric guy, right? But you called him when you couldn't figure it out. So Charles comes in, looks around, walks around, doesn't really work on anything like a normal engineer would, but he says, all right, I'm gonna need a cot. He says, okay. So he gets the cot, and he spends 2 days around the generator. People are kind of watching him, keep an eye on him. Spends 2 days there. After the 2 days, he's listening to the machine, he's calculating. He then grabs a ladder, places it alongside the generator, climbs up with a piece of chalk in his hand. Takes a chalk, makes a line right there. He says, all right, go up there and remove 16 coils around the turns of this generator, right to this line right here. After the removal, they flick the switch, generator runs perfectly. None of the engineers could figure out, no one could figure out. Obviously, Henry Ford is thrilled. He's just turned on the money factory, right, or the money machine. That was until he got the bill. Good old Charlie, he gave him an invoice for $10,000. Henry was not too pleased with that. So infuriated, he asked how he could possibly charge so much for marking a line of chalk, sleeping in a cot for 2 days, marking a line of chalk. So Charlie then gave Ford an itemized invoice. $1 for marking the chalk line, $9,999 for knowing where to make the mark. That's the nature of divine wisdom. We don't necessarily know when it's going to talk to us. We don't know how it's going to talk to us. We have no idea what the conversation is going to be, but we have to be prepared for it. How do we prepare ourselves for it? We remain ever present within the Christ mind. If we need clarity amongst confusion, how many of us here have had a situation that we have diffused one time in our lives by reacting or responding calmly rather than reacting? Even if all of you didn't put your hands up, I know that all of you have at least one of those examples. It could be as small as having a conversation with someone and you can tell the heat starting to rise. But instead of continuing to fan the flame underneath the boiling water, what do? You calm it. That's divine wisdom. Okay? I do this would get the ladies. Yes. Now, there's no clear evidence. Emotions are very, very high, right? The truth is hidden between confusion and accusation, right? But there's a moment of clarity, of divine wisdom, a system where human knowledge is not going to determine, it can't determine the truth. So he doesn't do that. He doesn't rely solely on logic. Now, I'm going to call his resolution unique, to say the least, but instead he calls forth a deeper discernment, what Unity would recognize as divine wisdom in action. He proposes that the child be divided in two, giving half to each woman. Very unique. Neither of those halves will be happy, and neither will the mothers. So the revelation that occurred from this, the true mother, moved by love, immediately offers to give up her claim on the child. To the other one that said it was hers, and to the one that, by the way, said, go ahead, hack him in two. I want the bigger half. Divine wisdom. Now Solomon knew that love would motivate the true mother to give up and say, I don't want that to happen. Is that not divine wisdom? Is that not the truth that we see in action, or what we want to see in our lives and around the world? We're all concerned with things that are going on around. Politically, personally, we all have things going on. If you have issues, raise your hand. Right? So how do we create clarity out of chaos? We've got to calm ourselves in the moment. We have to trust and believe in our faith in that higher power, even when others might think it's baloney. I realize there's quite a good number of you people in here. And by the way, hi, Mom. I welcome everyone who's also watching online. But look at the amount of people that don't go to church, that maybe don't depend on that higher power. But it's within us. And it's the divine wisdom that sees beyond those appearances. It reveals the truth about things. It makes us happy. It makes me happy. But clarity often comes not by force, but just reframing it. So if we reframe chaos as a moment calling for higher awareness, if we reframe a situation inviting inner discernment, over outer evidence, a demonstration that divine wisdom can transform confusion into clarity. Where is it? Where is this inner access point? Again, prayer, meditation, stillness, silence. It's very quiet in here right now. You could basically hear a pin drop. That's impressive. It's because I have your attention. Now imagine I start to speak in a much lower volume. You can hear me, but it's kind of stretching a little bit. You've got to concentrate to really hear what I'm trying to say, right? Now imagine I'm using the same tone, and it's 10:53, and we're about 6 minutes from service. Are you going to hear a word I'm saying? Anything? Hey guys, I'm going to need your attention here real quick. Be going around about your day. That's just an example. We drown out sometimes the voice that we need to hear. So if that's a good analogy for you, I want you to think about that. We need to quiet the outer noise. And a lot of it, we say outer, it's inner noise too. It's things that your mind is saying. Denials, affirmations. These are all tools that we utilize and that we give you with Unity to be able to live a life that you feel like you are empowered to be the person that you were meant to be, the whole person that you were meant to be, not just parts of it. Engaging everything, including the spiritual workshop, the spiritual gifts workshop. Engage. Do what makes you happy. I was talking with Joy earlier about the class. And I said, really, it's about finding what you love to do so that you want to do it for your community because it makes you happy because you love to do it. Reverend Nancy loves to cook. I heard that yesterday with the people that had the board meeting. People do things like that. They love it, and it gives them joy when the people who receive it also enjoy it and love it. So we've got to reframe our lives from a perspective of clarity, of response rather than reaction. I react in traffic. I'm getting much better at it, but I react in traffic. That is my biggest sin, I guess you would probably have to say. So some of you people in here are familiar with a woman that I'd come here with in the past named Karen. She and I were dating for over a year. That recently ended, okay? And it's sad. I am saddened by it. I'm not happy by the prospect. But at the same time, it gave me an opportunity to choose clarity over chaos. Most of us in here, if not every single one of us, have gone through a breakup of some sort in our lives. How many like it? Wow. So, without going into terrible detail with you, it was done over the phone because I think she felt uncomfortable. And I remember in that instance, sensing what was coming and the uncomfortable nature or uncomfortable way in which she felt speaking with me, I immediately engaged my Christ Center. And I asked her questions and I said, please tell me everything that you need to tell me. And it was tearful and it was sorrowful on her part. I made her feel good and I thanked her. And I am so grateful for everything that I received during and since that relationship. I take all of that with me. If you love someone and they make transition and they're no longer here on that earth, does that love that you had for them go with them? No, they take their love with them, just like you take yours with you, but it's still with you. And that love still teaches you a lesson. So the love that I felt for Karen taught me that lesson. And that lesson was to be the answers. We all know what the golden rule is. Be unto others as you would have people be unto you. So that's what I was in that moment. I was loving and I was grateful. And I did everything that I could in that moment to make her feel good because it wasn't about me. Now, what am I going to miss? I realized, and I was breaking this down for Nancy the other day, I'm going to miss the dreams that we created together. My dreams don't go away, but the dreams I created with her in my mind, those have to be set aside. I can still accomplish all those things. She just won't be next to me when I do it. How many of us have had bad breakups, right? Where maybe one or the other person didn't respond like that. What were you left with? Were you left feeling that, man, I'm so glad that I had that love? No, because it's been replaced. By the way, hate is just misdirected love. Look it up. Then you're left with bad feelings. Do things the right way. Act from a point of calmness and stillness, understanding that within you is the Christ light and all the answers that you need are there. You just have to be quiet enough to listen. That's all. So what are the blocks? Biggest blocks. I got it. Who doesn't reply like that? Who hasn't worked with somebody that you, as soon as you walk up and try to help them, nope, I don't need any help. Sometimes you even get, right? I love it. See, I love it when you can get personal things from things. Okay. So, over-reliance on intellect alone, because it's not just up here. It's the I got it mentality. Fear, doubt. If you doubt what I'm saying right now and you do not believe that you have that inner voice, that might stop you. But you're here because you realize that there's something greater inside of you, something that you can call upon, something that brought you here. Gently invite that awareness rather than judgment. Anybody familiar with the poet Rumi? It's not even written in here, but I just thought of it. He's probably my favorite poet. He's written so many wonderful things. One of the most wonderful things he wrote was very small, and it said, "Sell your cleverness and purchase bewilderment." That's a good one, isn't it? That's a really good one. Living it out. How do we apply all this stuff that you just told us, Keir? How do I do it? How do I do it? In relationships, which many of you here, we all have relationships, whether it's a loved one, a family member, what have you. It's responding rather than reacting. I am just as guilty of this. I just unblocked my only brother. Me, I had him blocked. So, not perfect, not perfect. In decisions, listening before acting. Not just listening to the external, listen to the internal. Take a beat, take a beat. In ministry, it's being guided, not driven. And we just want to know that wisdom is something that's meant to be lived, not just understood and as a definition from the outside. And now, do we have a summary slide? Hey! What we went over today, number one, wisdom should not be chased. It's already there, right there, waiting to be called upon by you. 2, use intuition as your spiritual guidance. Trust wisdom over logic and opinions, like Solomon did. 3, wisdom grows through patience and awareness. Pause, reflect, seek guidance before we act. Live wisely through love and understanding. Support harmony in life and relationships. And the affirmation I wrote for this is, divine wisdom moves through me, lighting my way and guiding me towards the highest good. You want to say that together? Divine wisdom moves through me, lighting my way and guiding me toward the highest good. And let us pray. Beloved Spirit, we thank you for this gathering of like-minded beings here to trust and believe in what is divine within each of us is shared with each of us. Thank you for the time of sharing understanding that divine wisdom is not something that we attain from the external, but something that we receive internally. It is constantly reaching out with help and assistance in every matter of our lives that we wish and seek this wisdom for. We thank you for the blessing of these musicians. We thank you for the blessing of all of the volunteers. We thank you for the blessing of the structure and this gathering that we're able to have every week to understand and use these lessons to make a better life for ourselves. We pray that you'll utilize this information in everyone's spirit to have them move forward, utilizing divine wisdom to make decisions in their daily lives that make them happy, whole, and fulfilled. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. Describe divine wisdom as intuitive, spiritual knowing that acts as the voice of God within, providing, guiding, and enabling us to recognize and align with our inner divine power. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I can't multitask today. Thank you, Keir. Great job. All right. I would like to mention that Larry and Keir, will you be a prayer chaplain briefly, or is it too much? Maybe just Larry. All right, Larry, you're going to be our prayer chaplain today. Thank you for that. And Larry will be up here. And those of you who are coming to Keir's class, please just grab something to eat if you want, and then just come back to the sanctuary. If you have Yeah, don't bring your food in. Just grab something and then come back. Thank you. Um, and if you have a prayer need, please write it down on the prayer card in the seat in front of you. Or if you're online, you can go online and do that. And leave the prayer cards in the box right over in the narthex when you walk out, please. And we'll get you on the prayer list. I do have a few prayers to ask for. One for Debbie Martin. Please keep her in prayer. She has had a lot going on and she has 2 surgeries coming up and she could use our support. I would also ask for prayer for AJ, who continues to battle his cancer journey and he's doing an amazing job. We're still praying for Jerry, who needs to go have stem cell eye treatments, and Elba. I'm glad you're getting better. But there are 50 some people on our list, so please hold. I just share names of people I know need immediate support. I'd also just like to ask you to join me. We're a very blessed community. Please join me in saying our giving affirmation. And I remind you of this all the time. There are many ways people give. They volunteer their time, they bring food to the sanctuary, and some people give finances. All we want you to know is that whatever you give, your time, your talents, your treasures, multiplies. And don't forget that. You plant one flower, it's going to grow into a beautiful garden. So just remember that. So we say this for you, those of you who are visiting today, we say this affirmation as we every Sunday, but you can say it at home as I. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are good. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. And no, we don't pass a plate here. There's a box out back if you feel the need to share, and plenty of ways through our app. So thank you. And now you're in for a treat because Keir's also going to sing for us tonight.
That's right. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 There will be an answer. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Keir Walton, once again, come on, keep it going, keep it going. And if you think it's easy to sing that song like that, then just try doing it after you've also given the sermon. Just saying. Double duty this morning, man. This guy's bringing it. He's bringing it.
I love all of you, every single one of you. Our prayer for protection, or no.
We'll stand.
Peace
and sing.
song.
Yeah, we're
Peace
standing
song.
already. Let's sing the peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great.